Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of Gundam Reconguista, or also known as Gundam Gundam Reconguista NG, also known as Gundam Reco or Recon. Episode 1. There's actually 2 episodes out right now, so after this I'll have to watch episode 2, then review it, of course. But this basically is going to be a first impressions on how I felt about the first episode of this new Gundam series. As I've said in the past, I don't go like way back with Gundam. In fact, Gundam Build Fighters earlier this year was the first Gundam series I ever watched all the way through. Like, I've seen bits and pieces before, so I know I love Gundam, but haven't watched it all the way through before. Another Gundam series, so this is going to be really cool for me, okay? And in terms of my first impressions of this first episode, I have to say, it was alright, but it wasn't great. There was a lot of really confusing shit in this first episode, okay? Like, the episode just seemed to go by really fast, and not a lot happened. And there was a lot of things that did happen that was really confusing. For now, obviously, I'm hoping that they'll explain it later on. I'm hoping that I didn't have to watch a Gundam series previous in the Universal Century timeline to understand the story of this, because that would really suck. Then I have to probably put this on hold and watch whatever that other Gundam series is, and then come back to this later on. And I really don't want to have to do that. So yeah, but at any rate though, I did like it. First off, the animation was actually really good. Like, the animation in this first episode was really fucking good. This is Sunrise, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised here that the animation was really good, okay? Because it was amazing. But yeah, and the art, nothing really much for me to say about that, except a lot of the characters have really deformed faces. I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed that, and it's not something that's horrible, but it's something that only I would notice, okay? Others might notice it if they're looking for it, but only I would notice it without actually looking for it, okay? I know most reviewers probably would actually look for stuff like that. I didn't even look for it, and I noticed it because I'm me. That's just the way I am, okay? And also that one chick with, like, the really long like orange hair had really deformed hair. I know it's really something that's really stupid for me to mention, and I'm guessing that it's probably just was a way for them to save animation budget in that one scene, which is why that it was like sticking all the way out like that. You know, it was really, or maybe that was the character design. Who knows? But it was really weird, and I felt the need to actually bring a mention of it. Anyways, though, in terms of actual plot and characters, there's a lot that's confusing that I really hope is explained later on. Okay, first off, who's this main character, and who's this one chick that they seem to have captured, and why do they have her captured? I mean, clearly because she seems like an important character, because they're keeping her locked up like this. Basically, the only difference is she's not in a cell, but she still can't leave, you know, and she seems to be kind of crazy, or maybe she had some sort of psychological trauma that made her like this, who knows? But she seems like to be a really important character, and we don't really know anything about her. We don't know anything about any of the other characters either, but really the only 3 characters I'd say that are major characters, at least from this first episode, would be the main character himself, obviously. I don't remember what his name is. It'll take me a while to remember these names, as always. That one chick with the long, really deformed hair, orange hair, and also that one chick that they're basically being kept prisoner here. Okay. Those 3 characters so far seem to be the only major characters, at least so far in the series, although that could of course change later on. Now, I really don't know where this is going to go, because, like I keep saying in this review, it was really confusing. But again, this is only the first episode, so I'm not holding that against the series. I just felt the need to mention it again because it really was. And if you're going to go into the series, then you should really know that it's actually quite confusing and hard to follow at times. Okay, I don't know who any of these characters are really. Again, I'm hoping that that I don't have to watch a different Gundam series in the Universal Century timeline just to understand it, But anyways, I think I'm going to wrap up this review of the first episode, though. Overall, it was an okay first episode. It really was. I enjoyed it to an extent. I just hope that a lot more is explained later on in the series. So anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.